So welcome back everybody to Web Gaming Central. We are in our second presidential term. After this one, guys, there won't be a vote. We'll just be done with office. But okay, so there's some things that I think I misled you on. Again, like I told you, we was gonna play and learn some new things as we go. One of those things, and it was this here that I remember making a false statement. Okay, so let's just review this one more time just to make sure that you guys understand exactly some of the interesting dynamics between these arrows here. Okay, so skill shortage actually negatively affects GDP. So I think that's the proper wording for these things. Immigration negatively affects skill shortage. Okay. Education negatively affects skill shortage. Now, when you look at that, though, what you should think is, education is obviously increasing the skills of the people, which is obviously a negative effect to a skills shortage. Okay, so I'm sorry. I just wanted to clarify that because the way I said it before was probably a little confusing on that particular aspect of the game. Okay, so we have a 394 billion deficit, something that we have to change. What I'm going to do is raise taxes, and it's going to be very unpopular. Actually, I'm going to have to wait till next turn to do that. But in its place, I'm going to have to lower some of this to positively affect our next turn. I'm going to hopefully we don't get assassinated. That's the only other way you can die. Liberal plot. Credit got downgraded. Of course it did, because right now pollution is now at an end. That should be, and debt crisis has developed. Now this is going to have a wide sweeping negative effect on my policies. See, there we go. So let's go ahead and fix the debt crisis, which we can almost do, not quite yet. Good. 34. Let's do that there. Okay, let's fix this as best we can, folks, or else we're gonna get killed out here. Indeed. Let's hit that. We gotta fix the debt crisis. As you can see, rubbish protest. Failed assassination. Right, they tried to kill me, folks. Carol Davis is leaving. She's not leaving yet, but let's go ahead and fix this because that is a crisis as well, which we need to fix. But guess what? The GDP, which is actually, no, where's the debt crisis? This is it right here. Debt crisis. Killing everyone, middle income and capitalists. So as you see, raising the taxes should help. And we're going to raise it considerably, but the thing is, the middle class, they're going to hate us. They're going to absolutely hate us. So let's go ahead and see how terrible this affects us. We keep getting, somebody's trying to kill us, folks. They're trying to kill us. And I don't want to move too fast, but I'm trying to see a positive effect on this. And very soon, middle income, they're going to hate us real fast because that's a lot of negativity. We got to fix the debt crisis, though, and I think these things will fix itself. But another correction before we continue on, folks. Some of you guys commented on it. Thank you so much for your comments. But I think the game kind of confuses certain things, and I'm gonna be honest. Hopefully that's an adjustment that's made. But again, let's just take a look at the issue that I'm talking about. Liberals. Okay, the thing about liberals, and I think I was right with my initial statements. Liberals are more, they're not exactly democratic, although they're closer to being a Democrat than any other group. Same for conservatives. Conservatives are closer to being Republicans than they are to any other group. The thing is, liberals, just as a quick education for you guys, they do believe in more controls, actually, as opposed to this game. As you can see, for example, gun control is a perfect example for this. According to this game, me putting much more bigger control on guns is a negative factor for liberals, which it honestly isn't in real life. In fact, liberals prefer more control on that issue than conservatives. In fact, conservatives, as you see here, will do the same. Actually, go back to the same thing. Gun control laws. More controls on guns. Actually, they're not even on here. So, and ironically, because conservatives are one of the main groups that are saying, you know, freedom as far as the use of our guns. We want to be able to have you know, the ability to have whatever guns we want to have. That's the argument of the conservatives, believe it or not. Liberals are the ones fighting for more control on gun laws. So I think the game has this concept a little backwards. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm always open to being wrong, but that's my evaluation of that, because based on seeing those things, that's what I've come to realize. So again, comments. I want to hear your thoughts on that. But I honestly looked it up because, as I mentioned to you guys, I'm more independent than anything else. So I don't really, it's not that I don't pay attention to the other pop or groups, but I had my preconceived notions about certain aspects of them that were initially partly right, but a little bit not fleshed out enough as far as my understanding of them. So let's continue on. Let's see what we can do here to kind of fix our crisis. A few crises that we need to fix quickly. So before we end that conversation, I just wanted to hit you with this, and I know this for a fact. Conservatives believe in the right to bear arms, and liberals believe that the amendment that deals with that, or that amendment, doesn't mean that we have the right to, have like automatic machine guns, in our personal arsenal. But I mean, and the thing is, if you look at that issue, and this is not really, I don't know why I'm turning this into a political video here, although we are dealing with a political game. But liberals are more so like, we need some more government control to regulate this amendment, so to speak, or regulate this current issue. Rather, where conservatives are saying, every individual needs to be responsible for themselves. Let's not mess around with the amendment. Let us have the freedom to bear arms, and it's up to each individual to be responsible for that freedom. Now, honestly, folks, I am in the middle of that issue, which is why I'm an independent, or more closer to an independent than anything else. Now, catch this. Democrats and Republicans, well, let's not go into all that. No need to keep digging that any deeper, but you guys get the point. And in this game, I don't think that reality is captured. But either way, let's continue on. Because, back here, let's see, that's not even one of their issues here, gun control laws. Not even one of their issues. Normally, that's a positive. Oh, I didn't even touch that issue yet. Apparently, that's coming up. Alright, so let's see if we can increase. Let's see, what about property taxes? I need to, the wealthy fairly like me. Let's go ahead and let's see, middle income. I'm not gonna kill these guys. They already don't like me enough as it is. We're gonna actually increase some billion here. But actually not yet, because we don't have enough. Now somebody doesn't like me. It's Carol Davis, because she's trade unionist. Socialist trade unionists don't like me. I'm not a very popular person right now. Let's go ahead and hit the next turn. See if some things have changed. And now Janice Rodriguez. And somebody's still trying to kill me. Yikes. Now mind you, we still have a little bit of a deficit here, so I'm going to have to find other ways to tax some people. Capital gains. Now this is going to hurt the GDP if I raise that. Yeah, definitely not something I'm looking to do here. But I need to fix the debt crisis, and fast. So what is this? This is sales tax. Capitalists don't even like me. Wow. See what their issue is. Debt crisis. Now see, I need to fix this though, and I have to fix it from a tax perspective, unless you guys can think of something different. But by the time you guys reply to this video, it'll be too late, I'm sure. But what is it? Motorists, they like me at the current moment. Not that that's a very good group to have like me right now. I can go with more tax. Nah, it's not going to be a big deal. I need some big changes here. Hybrid Cars Initiative. Let's see, property tax is going to have to go up. Something that I'm going to have to do, and is not going to be popular. Middle income, retired, capitalist, which is already low. But the thing is, in order to make those same groups happy, we have to raise taxes. But that's not going to be big enough of a change for me. So, of course, we go back to the big one, which, of course, is going to hurt us. Those taxes are going to happen in order for our debt crisis to find a solution. Media backlash. Wow. criticizing my policies. Of course, we are unpopular in order to make a change for the better, but we have to do it. We have to do it. Some of those policy changes take a while to affect, and I have been assassinated. Okay, so folks, as you can see, very successful first term, a very unsuccessful second term. In fact, I've bit the dust in this game. So, you know, as you can see, it's very difficult to maintain a balance, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna play this again, guys, and we're gonna get it. We're gonna figure it out to last 2 terms. And again, I think that if there's anything to learn from this, is that you have to pick a side and stick with it, because and not only that, but you have to pick a side and stick with it while also balancing the budget, because if we get into a debt crisis, everyone hates us. Everyone hates us. Everyone hates us to the point that they want to kill us. Okay, so in the next video, folks, we'll start again. Also we can maybe the next game we'll play a different country. In fact, we will. It's just a matter of which one do we play. But as it stands now, we're going to go back into the United States as the president, and we're going to figure out how to last 2 terms without being killed or voted out of office. So we'll get to that in the next video, guys. Let me hear your thoughts, though, on all the conversation that I brought up in this video. And also maybe you have some ideas and tips for this next term, or terms of office for, you know, Webb as the president of the United States. So guys, thanks for watching. Like the video, please. I see you guys really did like the last 2 videos, and I appreciate that. That helps me, and it helps support the channel. So guys, please continue to like the videos, and definitely comment. I love your interaction. So guys, thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.